Hello, my name is Alistair, and I am the bad mini painter. Yes. And today we're going to paint up a Tau Firewarrior, because I need 2,000 points of this army, and that's going to demand quite a bit of Fire Warriors, besides all the awesome battle suits and the awesome commanders that are also going to be needing some kind of paint. Yes. Anywho, so I will prime with the Vallejo surface primer, white, and then I will go over the entire model with the white scar. That still is the absolute worst paint from Citadel. Even if you buy one brand new right out of as soon as you open the pot, you'll just have a lump of paint. So you're really going to have to work out your wrists. Then Mephiston Red, just for the... yeah. Oh! Just swallowed my tongue. Mephiston Red for the emblem on the shoulder and the chest. And then I decided to use Black Templar, the contrast paint from Citadel, for all the fabric that I need to have black. And that's for one simple reason. I'm going to have to paint up a metric fuck ton of these guys, and I want them to look decent with some highlighting. And if I have to do that on every single one of them, it's going to take forever. And that's when contrast paints are actually really awesome. I thought that the plates look a little bit, the emblems looked a little bit flat, so I decided to freshen them up a bit with the red tone from Army Painter, one of my favorite washes to use, actually. It has kind of a glossy effect that you need to be aware of, but I think it looks really good over red paints. Then a light gray wash from Vallejo, and I basically just smeared the entire model in this on all the white plating. To dirty it up a little bit and to add some details with all the panel lines. Normally I would go through them with a black wash, but it's simply too tiny on this model. And I felt like the gray wash here actually looked kind of cool. I bought it because I had an idea that I wanted to play Star Wars Legion, and I wanted to be Empire, because of course Empire, right? So for Stormtroopers, which are basically just white with 2 dabs of black. But hey, it came into use here. And then for the emblem on the gun thingamabob, can't remember the name of it. Wow, I'm bad. Anywho, Balthasar Gold. It looks pretty decent. For details on the gun, that I decided to keep white, I added Basilicum Grey. Basilicanum Grey. Yeah, just for some variation. I considered just leaving it with the wash, but it looked a little bit too uniform. And this is just some awesome camera work, but what's going on behind my hand is me painting the feet blue. So they're blue now. And then the tippy toenails, I give them a gray sear. And it ends up looking pretty flat. So I decided to take a chance and just go ham with a wash. And I decided on Dragonhoe Nightshade. Dragonhoe, yeah. And just slapped that on there, and that made a huge difference. Sure, it darkened it down a bit more than I actually wanted to, and I didn't want to come back in and clear it up. This is a question about speed. But when it dried, it looked really good. And the blue hue on the nails kind of it did something good. Like it ended up looking really nice. You'll see. Then some Wild Rider Red, and that was just some tiny detail on the emblem, just where the light would hit. again, because it was kind of a focus point and I wanted to do like something. And to finish this model off, a little tiny dab of blue, and I decided to go with ultramarine blue from Vallejo. It's awesome because I didn't need a lot of it, and it comes in a dropper bottle, and it has really good coverage. Like, so you can just give it one dab, and then it's almost too much. And I do my Tau bases with the PVA glue that I will smear generously all over the the base and some of the toes, because he's stuck in there, you know. It's this is no time for precision. And then just kind of dunk in the sand, and it will look like this, which is decent. And then I decided to give some of the models a little tiny flower, just like that. Like, I think it makes it a little bit more interesting to look at, and I have a shit ton of them lying around. So, and finally, for the rim of the base, the most satisfying part of any paint job is applying paint to the rim of the base. If you ask me, it's very zen. And I use a Steel Legion wrap for these bases. I do that for all my Tau models. And the end result is something like this. It's a really fast paint job, and looking at it here, I can see a ton of mistakes. I'm pretty sure you can too. Please write in the comment all the things I fucked up. It really helps get invisibility to the video. So even for calling me an idiot, you're helping me. So you can help someone and call him an idiot. That's nice. I did a tiny zoom out so you could see. Anywho, and this is the entire group I painted up. Kind of. Well, when it's in focus. And I think, as you can see on the pants, that using the contrast actually gives that amount of detail. So it's just not a flat black, but it actually has some texture to it. I think it's a really good look. I'm quite happy I went with it. Anywho, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe. If you didn't, like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one, which will be Commander Farsight, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It will be something. Thank you for watching. Bye.